Hey, welcome back. Week 2, day 4. This is the last workout of the week. This is a full body, and it's a higher tempo, higher pace workout than what we did earlier in the week. Kind of similar to what I did last year. Really getting the heart rate up, going to get a good sweat on, and it's going to be quite exhausting. So building on last week, so I used 18 kilograms last week. I'm going to use 18 kilograms again. I'm going to go up in reps. So everything now is 12 reps this week instead of 10. All right, so just a refresher quickly here, alternating snatch times 12. So I'm going from dead, meaning the bell is stopping on the floor. All right, so that's for 12. Second one, swing to high pull. Swing, high pull. That's 1. Swing, high pull. That's 2. Third one, alternating around the world front lunge. Around the world, front lunge. Around the world, that's 2. That's 3. All right, for 12. Fourth one, alternating clean and press for 12. So I'm not going from dead, being on the ground. I'm switching at the bottom of my hold. So clean, press, 1. Clean, press, that's 2. This one takes time. This one was not going to leave you a lot of rest. Last one, squat thrusters, also for 12. You don't need this, but I've got these little squat pads, which get my heels up. So I'm going to use them today. They help me with my squat, or it's just add a variation, really. Gotta be careful. See, this is for 12. Squat thrusters for 12. All right. So that's the workout. 5 movements, 6 rounds, 30 minutes. Everything's 12 reps. Same weight as last week. Let's get into it. Ready, steady, let go. Okay, alternating snatch for 12. 1, 2, 4. So a lot less rest this week. It's going to catch up pretty quickly to you. So when we get the rest, really focus on deep breath. So we got to get recovery quickly. And I find when I'm intentional with my breath, I can recover quicker. Swing to high pull for 12. 1, 2, 3. 12. Okay, alternating around the world front lunge. Watch yourself, Teddy. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. So that's like a gunslinger. So a bit of a bicep curl there as well. Okay, next one. Clean to press. And I'm switching on the bottom grip, not from dead on the floor. Alternating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 12. There we go. So on something like this, for your own planning, it only gives us barely 20 seconds of rest. I would not go up in reps on something like that. I would go up in weight now, which we're going to do. Okay, squat thrusters for 12. There we go. Round 1 is done. We've done it. It's going to be a grind. Whew. Yeah, so we do need some rest when we're building strength. Which is why I wouldn't go less than 20 seconds rest, if possible. Okay, snatch. Lots of water. Whew. Okay, swing to high pull. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, heart's going already, and we're barely into round 2. Whew. Okay, around the world. Front lunge. 2, 4, 5, 7. I'm just barely touching the ground. 8. And I'm not staying there. 9. 11, just for range of motion. 12. That's all I'm using the ground for. It's just a little tap to let me know that I've hit the bottom. But I'm not thumping down on it. It's not like a little pause rest at the bottom. Okay, clean the press. Don't rush this one, just accept that it's going to take a while. One, two, just get into a rhythm. Three, four, five, six, eight, I'm trying to push from the bell in the middle of the chest, straight up, not a shoulder press, from the chest. Okay, squat thrusters. Okay, 2 down, 4 to go. Okay, alternate snatch. Whoa, 1, whoops, 2, 3, 4, 5. For me, I still play sports, mostly hockey, but most of the sports I play are a little short burst of energy, swing to high pull. That's why this style of workout is really beneficial for me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Deep breath. And I find the longer I exhale, and a pause at the top on the inhale. Okay, front lunges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep control. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So even though you may not be thinking about it, that around the world, you know, you're using your core to stabilize, to keep balance. It's natural to want to go over on my knees, but you know, I've heard things, stay upright, get more oxygen up and in. Okay, clean and press for 12. 1, from the middle of the chest. 2, 3, 4. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. Lovely. And squat thruster. All right, halfway. Halfway. Okay, alternating snatch for 12. All right, I like doing that one. That first one of the 4th round, because now I know I'm officially over halfway, right? There's more behind me than there is in front. So for your own progress, right, I'm doing what I'm doing for me. Swing the high pull for 12. I'll finish this next break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. My goal is to do 12 reps each round. However, if it's too hard, and if I can only do, say, 10 reps on rounds 5 and 6, that's fine, right? I've done more than I did last week by doing 12 reps the first 4 rounds. So what that would mean then is next week, I would do 12 reps for 5 rounds. And then the week after, 12 reps for 6 rounds. Front lunges. As long as you record and you do a little bit better than you did the week before, that's progressive. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Like I went up 2 reps on everything. Even if you go up 1 rep, that's fine, right? The whole idea is week after week, you improve slightly. You're pushing your body and your limits by margins. If you were to continue this program for a full year, you're going to get to a point where you physically cannot go any higher. Clean and press. Other than like a minor fraction of maybe 1 rep on 1 round. That's how minuscule the gains get to be at the top. 4, 5, 6. We're still in discovery phase. 7, 8, 9, 10. What I mean by discovery phase is we're relatively cruising through these workouts. And week by week, we are going to move up in whole numbers, in whole weights, or in whole reps. Once we get to that limit where we cannot go up, or we're doing half presses, squat thruster. Ah, shoot, I'm lost. All right, I think that's round 4. I might have missed one. My apologies. I gotta stop talking. Anyways, 4 down, 2 to go. All I'm trying to say is you do what's best for you. Track your progress and just try and do slightly better than the previous week. Okay, snatches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10. I think I might have missed one. Whatever, I'll find out at the end. Swing to high pull. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You know what? It might have been front lunge. I'm going to put an asterisk there in case I have a minute left. I think that's the one I got to come back to. Around the world front lunge. 1, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, Okay, clean the press. Four. 6. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. And the last one, squat thrusters. Oh. Okay, 5 down. Last round. Oh, good boy. Okay, alternating snatch. Remember, from dead. Okay, swing to high pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. Okay, front lunges. 1, 2, 3, 4. I really don't like him. 5, around me when I'm swinging. 6, I have slipped before. 7, 8. Come on, bud. 9, not safe. 10. 11. 12. on those ones where I'm swinging and switching hands, that's when I've dropped bells before. So I can't let them walk around me like that. Not on that exercise. Alternating clean and press, here we go. We're almost there, guys. I know you're tired. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What you're also going to find when we go up in weight, there'll be some movements that you can't do. And that's okay. Just because it's hard to do 5 different movements with the same weight. I try my best, but you're going to be underweight in some, overweight in others. So the way I've got my, okay, that's it. However, if the clock doesn't run out, it means I did miss one earlier, which I think is the front lunges. So I will do those. But the clock will tell. If the clock ends, then I know I've got it right. Okay. 5, 4. Perfect. Okay, we didn't miss anything. So all done. The week is done. I take 2 days off now for the weekend, and then I'll be back on week 3, day 1 on Monday. So we're going to go up in weight. Next week is going to be a challenge. We're going to drop the reps a little bit, but rest up because you're going to need it. All right. Thanks for joining. Enjoy your weekend. Peace.